Hello, this is Peter Fu. I'm here to share with you how different the junior high school in Asia compared to the educational system of middle school in US. All of these memories are based on what I have seen, heard, and personal experience in campus. So here's my junior high school yearbook. It will give you some information what was my school life about. I still remembered the first day of school. The description of rules was like a nightmare to me. The rules were listed down here. Here were just the restricted rules of appearance for each student. First, wearing uniform. Each school had their own different type of uniform. For my school, boys wore light blue uniform and girls wore red uniform. The special thing for each uniform was that your name need to be sewed above pocket in front of the uniform. It was just like license plate on the back of each car. Second, hairstyle and makeup was another topic students like to argue with their teachers because both boys and girls had to cut their hair short without fancy hairstyle, dyeing, and special hat wearing. For girls, any kind of makeup, nail painting, lipstick were not allowed because all of these rules were trying to keep everyone as simple as being a good student. Third, pants. It must fit to one's size without covering feet or showing underwear. 4. Footwearing. Any casual wearing was not permitted, such as short-cut socks and flip-flop shoes. Also, the shoes colors need to be either black or white. The last one, the book bags. They were all unified. Each student had to take the school-assigned book bag to campus every day. The system of looking for classrooms was not a problem to me because each student was assigned to a specific classroom for entire grade. Instead of students looking for a classroom, the teachers went to each classroom for lecturing. Inside the classroom, each student had their own wooden chair and desk. Each seat was assigned by the teacher who had responsible for this particular class. Students were not allowed to sit wherever they want. Usually, the seats were classified as boys and girls intersect with each other, so it was hard for two boys and girls talking. What was the student daily schedule looked like? As being a student in junior high school in Asia, the schedule was very busy compared to the US students. From 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m., all the students had to attend at school and sitting in their classroom. 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. was the time for daily assembly. It was the time all the students were gathering, sang the national song, and listened to the sermons from principal and department chairs. Then, there were 4 classes in the morning section and another 4 classes in the afternoon. The students had 10 minutes break between each class, 40 minutes for both lunchtime and taking a nap. After school, went to cram school was very usual, as being a junior high school student. Usually, the students went home around 9 o'clock p.m. every day. Tests were about everything in junior high school life because all the students had to take a serious exam in 9th grade. It was like ACT test, but the result of exam would seriously affect the fact of registering in good high school. In other words, a student had to spend their entire 3 years from 7th grade to 9th grade preparation just for this particular exam. Each student had at least 2 to 3 tests per day if the days close to the midterm or finals. 6 to 8 tests per day was something possible. Under the pressure of this kind of educational system, The subject of music, art, and PE classes were treated as unimportant courses. Sometimes, teachers like to take advantage for those courses and assign us the tests instead of going to fun classes. Since the scores were about everything in junior high school life, the punishments were applied to campus for encouraging study harder next time. Because of this tradition, the competition between students and students became an issue. Here were both results I conclude under this type of educational system. First, only smart students survive in this kind of condition. Second, sleeping during class became a silent protest activity in class. These students completely gave up everything because there was no way to get out of it. Every time I think about my memories in junior high school, I still cannot believe how I did survive and overcome all these challenges in those 3 years. This part of memories was my worst time and the most depressed time in my life. However, these challenges made me become a tough man who is able to adapt in any kind of condition, even though I eventually went to the other country to approach different lifestyle. There will be another interesting story to talk about.